Let us see example 8.7. Now see the question. The amount that the children have spent for purchasing some eatables in a one-day trip of a school are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 using the step division method. Okay, so in this question they have asked to use the step division method for find outing the standard deviation. Okay, so in this question they have mentioned, so for find outing the standard deviation for ungrouped data, this is the ungrouped data, individually they have given. Okay, so individual values only they have given, this is the ungrouped data. So for this ungrouped data, in this question they have mentioned what method we need to use. If they not mention means any method you can use to find out. Okay, so in this question they have mentioned step deviation method only need to use for find outing the standard deviation. So can you find out? So what is the formula for step deviation method? This is the formula. So sigma is equal to square root of summation di square divided by n minus summation di by n the whole square into c. Here di value, what is it for the step deviation method? Xi minus a divided by c. So this is the di value. Here all the one. So in the tabular column, what are the things we need to find out? Same thing only. So here summation di square. So di value if you find out only, di square value you can find out. So di square, all the values if you find out only, add it all the di square value, then you will get the summation di square. Okay, so then number of observation in this given data, totally 8 observations. Okay, so minus here in this inside summation dA. So dA if you find out only summation, add it all the values, that is the summation dA after n. Okay, so here xi already they have given, dA we need to find out, after dA square we need to find out. Okay, so c means common factor. So one data they have given means the difference between two numbers, otherwise the common factor for all the numbers. Okay, so like that you can identify the c value. So dA, for find outing the dA, what is that? dA is equal to xi minus a by c. A means already I said assumed value, we are assuming. Okay, so assumed value, how will you find out? First you have to find out the mean. Near the mean, what value you have in the xi tabular column, that is the assumed value. Okay, so c means common factor for all the numbers. So now can you find out? First you have to write the solution. So separately, this not for the test it is not compulsory, just in roughly you have to find out the mean for this given data. That's then only you can identify the assumed value near the mean. Okay, so mean value, how will you find out this? This is the ungrouped data. Then how will you find out the mean for this given data? Add it all the values and divided by totally how many observations? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, totally 8 observation. So add it and divided by 8. If you add it mean 180 it will come. So 180 divided by 8 means the answer is 22.5. So you know that first you have to write all the xi value, what are the data they have given. So first you have to write. The next one, di only need to find out. First di means in this step deviation method, di means what is it? xi minus a by c. First you have to find out the xi minus a after divided with the c value. Okay, so that is ec. So first a means a, what I said, near the mean value, so assumed value. So near the value here 22.5 you have. In this tabular column near the 22.5, what value you have? So this 20 only. So this is the a value. Okay, so assumed value, a value. So c means for this all the values common factor, what is it? 5 table only, it is the common factor, that is the c value. Okay, so now first the numerator part find out. After this value, this is the xi minus a, this value divided with the c value. C here what is it? 5. So now xi, all the values you have to write. First the numerator part you can find out. After together if you find out also it is okay. Okay, so no need to find out separate. If you find out with it together mean how will you find out? So the calculation it is very difficult, so then better you have to find out the numerator part. After that part divided with the c, then it is cc. Okay, so dA is equal to xi minus a here what is it? Assumed value near the mean, that is 20. So each value can you subtract with the assumed values? So 5 minus 20, that is minus 15. 10 minus 20, that is minus 10. 15 minus 20, that is minus 5. 20 minus 20, that is 0. 25 minus 20, that is 5. 30 minus 20, that is 10. So like that you can subtract. Okay, now the numerator part you have got it, xi minus a, these are the xi minus a values, divided by c. C means what is it? For this data, which is the common factor, 5 is the common factor. Okay, so then you have to write, that is the c value you can consider. So now this value, this all the value, each value can you divide it with the 5 divided by C. C means here 5. So minus 15 divided by 5, that is minus 3. Minus 10 divided by 5, that is minus 2. Minus 5, like that you have to divide all the values. Okay, so the next one, in this for applying that formula, we need to apply the summation DI value. Okay, so then can you add it this one? That is the summation. All the DI values, if you add it, mean that is the summation DI. So can you add it first, or add it all the positive number after negative number separately? 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10. Okay, here added the negative values, minus 3 minus 2, that is minus 5, after minus 6. So 10 minus 6, summation DI, that is 4. Then the next one, DI square. DI square mean all the DI values make the square. Okay, each value make the square. So minus 3 the whole square mean, already I said when you make the square for the negative, minus minus mean it will become positive only. So afterwards 3 square mean 3 into 3 9, 2 square mean 2 into 2 4, like that you can find out. 1 square 1, 0 square 0, 1 square 1, 2 square mean 2 into 2 4, 3 square mean 9, 4 square mean 16. Now in this formula we need to find out the summation DI square value we needed. Okay, so all the DI square value if you add it, mean that is the summation DI square value. So now we have got it, that is 44. Now we know that summation DI value 4, you know that summation DI square value 44, you know that. These two values are only we needed. So can you apply there? Then sigma is equal to square root of summation DI square divided by n minus summation DI by n the whole square into C. So can you apply? Already you know that summation DI square, what value you have got it? 44. 44 divided by n number of observation, that is 8, minus next is summation DI. Inside first you have to apply, after make the whole square. Okay, summation DI value, you don't think it's summation DI square value, not. Okay, summation DI value, so that is 4. Okay, so divided by n value, that is 8. After make the whole square into C value, here what you have taken? 5. Okay, so common factor 5. So the next one, can you cancel it or not? If you cancel it, means that is 11 by 2. 2 table you can use it, 4 table you can use it. Okay, 2 4s are 8, here 11 4s are 44. So 11 by 2 minus, here first cancel it after make the square. Okay, so if you cancel it, means 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 the whole square means 1 by 2 the whole square mean 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So 1 with 1 multiply, 1 divided by 2 into 2 4. Okay, so that is 1 by 4 into 5. The next one, can you divide? So you know that how to divide. Okay, so that is when you divide you will get 5.5 minus 1 by 4, if you divide mean that is 0.25 it will come into 5. Now this 5 keep it, first the square root you can find out, after multiply with the 5. Okay, so here first you have to subtract this one. If you subtract these two values we will get 5.25 into 5. First square root of 5.25 you can find out. After what value you have got it, that value you have to multiply with the 5. So now what value? 5.25. So already I said before the point 1 digit mean that 1 digit only we need to consider. So which two same number? 2 2s are 4 only near this 5. Okay, so 2 2s are 4 after remaining 1. So next, for the next step, next 2 digit we need to bring it down. So that is 25. So now this outside what step? 2 plus 2, that is 4. So the next you have to see 4 with which two same 4 with which two same number we need to multiply, you have to see. Okay, so that is 42 into 2 only. So 42 into 2, that is 84. 43 into 3 if you take means that is more than that value it will come. So okay, so 42 into 2, that is 84. Now can you subtract? If you subtract means 41 it will come. So there is no digits, already I said square after the decimal point how many zeros if you put it, the values will not change. So next step we needed two digits, that you can take it as 2 zeros. Okay, 2 zeros, bring it down. Now you have 4100. For the next step, 42 added with the 2. Okay, so 42 plus 2, that is 44. 44 with which two same number you want to see, that is 9 only. 449 with the 9 if you multiply means we will get near this value. Next step, like that you have to continue. Okay, so the next, if you subtract these two values we will get 59. For the next step, again 2 more zeros, you bring it down. So next, now you have 5900. Now we need to add which are the numbers? 449 added with this 9. Okay, so now then we will get 558. Here 5900 only you have. So 558 to 5582 into 2 if you take means more than this value it will come. So better 1 only near this value it will come. So then it is going on. So again, so now then round off this number. After the point 2 digit you have to round off. How will you round off? The last digit you can see 1, 5 and more than 5 if you have means before that one number you can add with this one, but here below 5 only you have, so no need to add, you can take these two numbers. So if you round off this number, we have got it 2.29. Again multiply with the 5. So remove the point and multiply. After multiply means 1145 will get. After the point 2 digit you have. So this 2 digit before if you put the point in, this is the approximate value of standard deviation. So using the step deviation method, this is the answer. Okay, the sigma value is 11.45. Thank you. After the exercise 8.1, one data they have given, that is ungrouped data. Already we have seen the 4 methods: mean method, direct method, assumed mean method, step deviation method. Which method is easy to do, that method you can use it and find out this. Okay, exercise 8.1, fourth question. Thank you.